Hello and welcome to another edition of Conspirator Brock's Pull List. This is my pull list for the week of April 29th, 2020. Oh wait, I already did one pull list. I'm doing a second pull list because our graphic novels got shipped at the end of the week. And so I have a huge stack of graphic novels that have basically been coming out since the beginning of, or since March and April. So it's a lot. It's pretty much way more than I've ever gotten, I think, in 1 week. So it's pretty intense. But I wanted to share it with you guys since, that way it's out. These are out, and you can get them still through your local comic shop if they were able to order them through a book distributor, and also on Amazon or wherever you shop for your books. So the first one is one of the DC Kids books, and that's Anti-Hero. I'm curious about this one. Not sure what the concept is, but it looks pretty interesting. Kids book, so we'll see how it goes. There was another kids book that's out, and I didn't pre-order it because it didn't really spark my son's interest, but he saw it and was like, "Sure, I'll try it, Dad." And that's My Video Game Ate My Homework. So we'll see what this has in store. DC's been doing a lot more of these young adult or kids graphic novels, which I think is really great. Straight to graphic novel, boom, you get a good chunk of stuff. This really would hit the Scholastic market as well as the book market. I think it's a really smart move by DC. I haven't read a lot of them, but I need to get to it. Yeah, they keep coming out, but the ones I've read, I've enjoyed. So. Next up, we have a couple of the YA ones. The first one is Gotham High. So we'll see what happens to Bruce during Gotham High. Don't know what's going on in here, but don't know if this is going to be interesting or not, but we'll see. The YA ones have been pretty good. So the Harley Quinn Breaking Glass one was fantastic. I loved that one, and the Catwoman story, it's right above me. It's Under the Moon, a Catwoman tale. That one was really good as well. Next up, we have The Lost Carnival. This is kind of a YA book for the Dick Grayson kind of origin, I guess. So we'll see what happens with that one. But yeah, really cool. I'm super excited to see kind of these YA takes on some of these concepts of like Bruce in high school and, like what we're seeing with Dick Grayson, like what's this about before Dick Grayson? So like this is the first thing on here is before he met Batman, Dick Grayson discovered the power of young love and its staggering cost at the magical Lost Carnival. So stuff before they became who they are, really cool stuff, especially aimed at kids. So if you have kids or young adults, which I guess are teens, see if they like this stuff. And we're on to the adult stuff, or the stuff for the big giant man babies like myself. Toddler? They don't really quiet all that time. First up, we have Omega Men by Tom King, the deluxe edition. I've been waiting for this one to come out. Omega Men, when I read it, it's super weird, super confusing, but it's definitely Tom King, and I definitely enjoyed it. So I can't wait to dive back into it, being exposed a little bit more to Tom King's writing style. But yeah, I enjoyed it when it came out. I did not get anything soft cover because I was like, I need a nice deluxe hardcover. I know some of you have noticed that Superman Up in the Sky, also Tom King, the story that he had in the Walmart giant size books, that was collected and out and released out. We did get copies. We sold out. We are currently hopefully getting some more in. I didn't order it because it's not a deluxe edition. It is a regular sized hardcover. So just be wary of that. So you can choose if you want to get it. I'm holding out for the deluxe. This one is one that I'm super curious about. For some odd reason, Jimmy Palmiotti and Justin Gray have just done an amazing job turning me on to this character and anything to do with this character. And it's amazing to actually have the earlier stuff collected. And that is the Weird Western Tales Jonah Hex Omnibus. So this sucker is a nice early collection of stuff. It collects all of the All-Star Western 10 and 11, Weird Western Tales 12 through 14, and 16 through 38. So I'm assuming that this is like Jonah Hex's first appearance and all that stuff. So I'm super stoked to check this stuff out. I've been gradually kind of going back and trying out some stuff that I never read before when I was younger. Like going back and reading Mr. Miracle, Jack Kirby stuff. That stuff's been really fantastic. And stuff that just really resonates with me now. And I've enjoyed, like, that characters have come out of. So things like Jonah Hex, I've really enjoyed Jimmy Palmiotti and Justin Gray's run on that. All-Star Western Front was fantastic with the New 52. And so this is the older stuff, that's like, I really want to check out and see where they got inspiration for this character. So I understand it's definitely of the times, but it's really cool to go back with that eye of, what did they see when they were reading this? So, and finally on my graphic novel pull list B for the week is a book that there is a long saga with this book. It has been ordered and canceled God knows how many times now. And I've just accepted that it was going to be just a disappointment and I would never get it. And I would just have to move on with my life. And but pleasantly, I was surprised that it was released, or that we got it in our shipment, and it's been released and it's out and in the world, and I now have a copy of it. And that is the Absolute Daytripper from Fabio Moon and Gabrielle Ba. This is probably one of the best single, like, collected stories I've ever read. Daytripper's just a really solid masterpiece from start to finish. It's just I've owned it in single issue. I've owned it in paperback. I've owned it in deluxe size hardcover. But I really wanted to get an absolute. When I heard they were making it, I was just blown away that they were going to finally do it. And then it took forever to come out, and it's finally here, and it's so amazing. But Daytripper is just fantastic. It was a 10-issue series that came out. Let me see when it came out. No, it doesn't give me a date. Man, it came out like almost 15 years ago now, I would have to say. And just, it just really resonated with me. It's beautifully drawn. It's beautifully written. If you have not had a chance to read Daytripper, I highly recommend it. You don't necessarily need to shell out, $100 for this beautiful masterpiece, but you can grab it in paperback and hardcover still. So, Absolute Daytripper is probably going to be my first Absolute I open and read. I have a couple and I haven't opened them, but yeah, I really love Daytripper. It's such a great story, and if you haven't tried it, I highly recommend Daytripper. That's it for this week, or at least that's what I thought in my previous video. That was it for this week. Again, comic books are slowly starting to come back. We did do FOC for books that are supposed to ship on the 20th of May from Diamond. So fingers crossed that we can hit that date of getting new comics back in. It won't be a huge week. I think they're going to ease into it. DC is still doing stuff through Lunar and the other place that I can never remember the name of. So we still are getting DC books. This week's going to have a handful of books, a little bit more than what was out last week. Same thing goes for the week after. So you're looking at this week is going to be the 6th, and then we have the 13th, and then we have the 20th. So DC's going to have books coming out on the 6th and the 13th, and then on the 20th, all the books that DC was getting that have released from the 29th to the 13th. Those are going to be available on the 20th through Diamond. So yeah, this whole changing of the release date of comics, I'm not sure how that's going to pan out, but we shall see. I'm just happy stuff's coming out. I get DC, so mostly DC. So for me, it's fine. The first week it comes, it's going to be like a break week for me. Oh, I don't have too much to get this week because I've already got it. So yeah. Yeah, a lot of trades came out. So check your stores for new stuff. Product comes out. I know a Green Lantern trade came out. A bunch of kid stuff came out. But yeah, definitely check your local shop. or online. That's it. Please like, share, or subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. Let me know what anything you've picked up or are super excited to pick up that's coming out finally, or anything that you've been introduced to during the shelter-in-place times. I know a lot of the chaos that has been going on the media, where there's been protests and all that stuff. It's a shame that those people feel the need to, exert their rights to protest something that's we're supposed to be protecting everybody. So it really confuses me, and it confuses me that it even happens in California. So, but what can you do? So hopefully we've leveled out the curve, but if not, we will still be under the lockdown and doing stuff. I have a bunch of reading I need to get to. I still have a half a short box of single issues that I've failed at reading 10 issues a day. Tom King's book, Once Crowded Sky, I am doing it at snail's pace. I'm supposed to be reading something else for the school. Their Eyes for Watching God. And it's interesting, but the vernacular is it's tricky to read at times. But hopefully get through it. I'm reading Mr. Miracle's, the Jack Kirby Mr. Miracle run. So tons of stuff. And look at all this other stuff I have, not to mention the stuff over here that you can't see that is like my reading shelves. So yeah, I need to get to it. But again, thanks for watching, and you can help me out you can help me out through Patreon at www.patreon.com/comicsconspiracy. For as little as $1 a month, you help we pay for hosting fees and getting food sometimes and getting product. So thank you very much for that. That's for our podcast, The Comic Conspiracy. We just finished recording episode 450. So there'll be a link in the description below. I know that's weird. This is literally going to be the same week, and it's just like graphic novels. I'm going to tack on to the end of it. So yeah. But you can listen to the episode there. You also can help me out a little more directly. Any of the links here or at conspiratorbrock.com that are linked to Amazon, you go to those, click them, and it basically, any purchase you make through there helps me out. I get a little bit of a cut. Or you can head over to my eBay page, which again, down in the description below. I'm constantly purging stuff. I've been horrible at shelter in place of getting stuff up. I need to get a couple more, some more items up for sale. But yeah. Follow me on Twitter. My handle's @BrockSager. And yeah. So thanks for watching. And I'll see you next week, and hopefully only once. If I see you twice, hopefully it's with a statue unboxing. I really need to get those done. See you next week, guys.